Alright guys, we're back. It's been a while. Been a month actually. Been a very busy man. I apologize for the disappearance, but GM Rhimbus is still here in this universe, and we are the GM of the Adirondack Black Bears. And I had some time today, and you know what? This is what I made time to do. I know the guy in the comments. Let me just shut him out real quick, because he followed up like a whole month later. It's user KM2NY70Y3E. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you following along. This video, honestly, I was motivated by your comment where you came back 5 days ago. You said, yo, is there any other accounts I'm missing? And I realized, you know what? Someone out there really cares. And you know what? Ryan watched a lot of this as well. I'm not sure of many other people that have, besides those two. I mean, we're getting, what, 40 views in the last one, so there's more of you out there. But yeah, we'll make this video for those that want to keep on watching. And honestly, I like doing this, so that's another reason we're doing it. So just a quick refresher, okay? So what happened is we got to the line making at the end of last video. So if you want to take a look at the lines, that's where you can find that. Now, what I did by accident was I simmed 9 games off camera, or more. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Like I said, a little rusty. We're 7-2. And I'll show you the stats, and then we'll get let's get the sim back going, because we did the lines last video. So we'll take a look at how we're looking. Kyler Nichols and Gavin McKenna lead the team in points. I'm seeing some minuses from that first line. We got Panarin back, who's 38. See, I gotta refresh myself a little bit. Jurgen Schultz, and he's not even, I mean, 3 goals is fine, but he's got more assists than goals, so he could have a big year. Especially with his contracts. We're hoping for some growth from him. Here's where we're at. Emil Heineman, our big off-season addition to the forward group. Nice little two-way forward, and I believe I forgot that I had a player, and that's why we signed him. Anyways, Dustin Wolf and Andre Bure will be our goalies. Dustin Wolf, a 2-time Adirondack Black Bear. So anyways, that's what's up. That's where we're at. And we're going to try and get some good sim going. We're going to keep an eye on our record and that first line. So let's go to this Calgary game. A lot of talent on this team, and it's about time we take that jump. Burnaby, okay. Yeah, so GM Rhimbus is known for building high offense teams. There goes Nemec. We're going to have to keep an eye. Who got replaced for him? Yeah, this is a good time to take a look at everything. So if I remember, we had to make some sacrifices to bring in. So basically, I just don't want a forward up there. So who would it be? Probably this guy? Because I wouldn't have Nemec on the bottom pair. Yeah, we decided it was time to get Yakupov going. This guy, he's not bad either, man. Okay, so goalies, Dustin Wolf's playing great. Bure, the rookie, struggling a little bit. Top line +10, +1. Why is only Gavin McKenna so low down there? That's odd. Anyways, Jurgen Schultz, -1, but 12 points there in the second line, playing with Zach Benson, 12 points, -1. Kyler Nichols, 17 points, +6. So, I mean, that's good enough to keep together. Just go down the lineup. We're looking for some depth points here. And hopefully some good defensive metrics. -3, -1. What really was in my mind with the Zadina contract? I don't know. I don't. And yeah, Bykov here, who we like. Okay. So defensively, Kavanaugh's doing good. Yakupov's doing good as well. Okay. Nothing I really want to make a change at yet. The whole team can't be pluses. We need to remember that. We can't get too freaked out over it. So we'll go until Nemec is back, which I'm not going to lie. I don't know when that is. Ah, look at that. We'll give him a few games. Alright. That's enough games. That's enough games without Nemec. Kyler Nichols, I think, is our best player, by the way. Also, we're going to have to find a way to ditch this Zadina contract. Even though... So here's the thing. I predicted he'd get a lot of points and would get an overall boost. He's gotten a lot of points, a 62-point season. That overall boost just never came. It never came for him, which makes no sense. I don't know. So, honestly, I don't mind my bet that he would turn out all right. Just it didn't happen. Nemec. Yeah, it's good to get him back. He was a +6 when he was in. Top Hair is struggling a little bit. We're at the point where our record's fine. And I don't feel the need to make too many changes. But I am noticing a little bit of dip in performance. But you were missing one of your best players in the back end. But look at where we are in the standings. This is a competitive division. Let's just go to this Pittsburgh game and see how we simulate. If we keep losing, don't be afraid to make a change. Good, we bounce back strong. December 1st, we got all our days. Okay, 15, 8, and 3. A little all over the place. Kyler Nichols is stepping up, though. We moved out of a wild card spot. We moved up, which is good. How are we playing? Good, 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 good. So the first line turned up, which is good. It's what you want to see. Second line's still struggling. Schultz could be a candidate to get moved down to the third line there. Kyler Nichols is too good to be hindered. Now, Emil. I was a fan of him. I believe it's because he was getting points. And I believe he's all right in his own zone. I mean, overall, the third line is a fine third line. I'm with the chemistry, though. I like to keep this first line together. The fourth line's getting 8 minutes a night. I can't be too pressed over. How did the first pairing... Okay, so they got a little better. Even a plus, good. Nemec is still doing his thing. What's the contract situation with him? Okay, so we bridged him. But, like you said, you're probably done with Panarin last year. You can get out of the Zadina contract. What's good is Kavanaugh's doing good. Who I think we also had a bridge, yeah. Or give him 1 year. Yakupov, a first-time NHLer, rookie. He's playing quite well, which is what you want to see. Two-way defenseman? Yes. Former first-round pick in the middle of the first. And honestly, dude, this Hunter guy's been solid every year we've had him, pretty much. So he can keep playing these bottom minutes for us. And goaltending, I'm assuming Justin Wolf that's all right. I'm taking that. And Bure is still struggling. I believe this is his second year of the NHL. I apologize. Still struggling, but he's what, high elite, medium elite. You can hold on to him in that backup role. I say we just keep on simming for the time being. What do you guys think? Let's go down to Seattle. Yeah, keep grabbing points. Keep grabbing points. That's Burnaby, the AHL. Let's keep best lines in them. I know we have guys we want to grow. 9-0 win, that's good. But look, we come back with a 7-3 loss. So we're chasing Emil's former team there, the Montreal Canadiens, in the standings. I think we're still good to keep on going. 22-13-3 is solid. That's so fucking annoying, dude. And yeah, I know I can go turn delayed injuries off, but he didn't get injured again. Did okay? Whew, I was like, shit. All right, no, I'm good. I'm good on all these trades right now. It's a couple losses in a row. Emil's injured to January 27th, so he will miss the game against St. Louis. Get back in there. Yeah, the next game is until after the 27th, so it's fine. Beck got a game, it looks like. -1. Okay. +8. Third line's looking good. Ooh. Darren Nilsson really stepping up. Yeah, coming off an almost 50-point season. I'm glad to see that. Zadina, yeah, he's always been a playmaker. Listed as a sniper, but he's always, yeah. Shooting 2.7% though. Second line. Getting points. Is Jurgen going to be a consistent 40-point getter? I'm hoping to get in that 60s with him. I mean, we're playing him with the talent. I can't be setting him up for success much better than we are. I mean, Jesus Christ. Kyler Nichols is ridiculous. Looks like our power play's not doing great. I don't think our power play's ever done great with this team, by the way. I'm sure you all are aware of that. We need to be aware of the Gavin McKenna extension. Except we did it. So, good shit. First line's actually sick. Plus 30. Capo Caco, it's been great, man. Specifically this year. Alright, hopping on the D. Yo, what? They kind of came down to earth a little bit. But the second pairing's so good. I don't want to break them up. The bottom pairing's good. So the team's solid, man. Goalies, Dustin Wolf has fallen off a little bit. That's where... And you're not getting much help from Bure. It's getting better. Okay, so Zadina on the first power play is 1 power play point, so I'm just going to not put him there. It looks like we tried to mix it up, and it just hasn't worked. So let's get Kyler Nichols in there. I'm going to get Zach Benson back in there. So we're going to get Zadina out of there. I'm going to put Mo Sider up there. Or is Darren Nelson getting a lot of his points in the power play? Because I realized an uptick in him. 2 power play points. So yeah, he can come out. He can come off there. We'll get Mo in. Kyler is a shooter, so we'll get him back here. Yeah, this is a filthy power play. Power play 2 doesn't get a boost, mostly because Ivan Provorov appears to be playing center. Has that been there the entire time? I hope not. Can anyone here take a draw? Was this our issue last time? Don Nilsson's a center, but I don't think he can really take draw. 72 is fine. And is Jurgen Schultz not in the fucking power play again? Did we do this again? My dumbass. Provorov, get the fuck out. This we realized before last year. That's Capo Caco. Last year he went the whole year not in the power play because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. Such a tricky group here. Let me get Nemec in here. True defenseman. Does Darren Nelson shoot, or is it just a high shooting percentage? He doesn't really shoot a ton, is the thing. I could use him down there taking... Does Capo shoot a lot? What are his traits? No, I mean, I know he's a more defensive forward. He shoots enough. He shoots enough to where I can put him back here and feel pretty good about it. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Oh. Okay, so we're second in the Atlantic. Canadians are kind of running away with it. A little scary. We'll go to the deadline here. I don't think we have much space to work with at all, though. But what we can do is look at our expiring contracts and make some decisions, or some predictions, really. We're just going to keep an eye on the standings here, because, like I said, we're not set in stone in a great place here. We're 1 point ahead of the wild card spot. So we need to keep an eye on how we perform. Come on, get a little win streak going into the trade deadline here. Division's so close, man. A couple losses are not good. Our record's okay. I mean, let's take a look at our team power play. I mean, we just changed it, so if it's bad, we can't freak out. So goals for per game. They're 4th. Damn, look at the offense in this division, man. Holy smokes. Okay, goals against per game. The offense in this division is nuts. Holy shit. We're second best, but it's not even that good. Canadians are a super solid team. Power play percentage. I mean, it's not good. It's not great. What is our PK? Because it's also just middle of the pack. Our issue is I don't know what we can do to bring in people to help this team with our cap space situation. This guy is sweet. 24. Maybe worth a call-up. It's a grinder, too, which is... You don't mind on the fourth line there. He hits. Damn, takeaways are solid. Only a 76 overall, but I mean... Lars Dackel. Yes, we got... We got some prospects. Not a lot of centers. Slavicite. How about here in the back end? I believe we just signed this guy for... It's 26. Who's the goalie? We have a good goalie prospect. Maybe, I know we do. Oh, here he is, elite high. Yeah, shit, man. So I mean, how is our fourth line? Because that's probably where those guys would slot in. And Louis Var is struggling. He's a power forward. Is he hitting at least? Is he being physical out there? I suppose for his time, for his ice time. There's not much cooking for the former third round pick here. Ishikov we've always liked, specifically his AHL production. It's been insane. He's producing decently at the NHL level. Bykov we really like. It's his third pro year. He's not getting chances right now. So we have a little window with guys like Panarin here. I know we had Kucherov. I don't think it's a bad idea to call up another skater. Because we definitely need some help there. Like I said, the fourth line's tough because they don't get a lot of ice time. I definitely made like, why not me jokes when signing that guy. So Dackel or Ragnarsson, who do we like? Ragnarsson definitely has more. I feel like it's got to be Ragnarsson. Plus, if he's coming in that fourth line role, you want some grit, and he's a grinder. So can I call him up? I can call him up. So we're gonna give him a chance. Dackel's gonna have to keep cooking by himself there in the AHL. I'm sorry, Dackel. AHL team's not bad. So if things don't work out with Ragnarsson, we can get him back down. But we're looking for a spark here in the NHL. And we don't really have room for a trade. So Louis Var is going to take a seat here. I might send him down, actually. Because, I mean, Beck's your substitution. So let's see if I can send Louis Var back down, which kind of sucks for his development. He'll go to waivers. I really don't think he'll get claimed. I mean, he's 24. That's the thing. If he was a little younger, I'd be a little worried about it. I don't think we'll keep him. I don't want to. I don't want to take that chance, actually. So let's take a look at our contract situation. We're definitely buyers. And what's upcoming that we have to be ready for? I'm assuming you're losing Panarin. Yeah, 38. He'll be 39. Like, come on. Like, we have young guns too. Kako's already 29. Damn. So who's expiring here? Nemec is someone. Let's just take a look. Oh, it's gonna be. It's not that bad. He's also looking for a 1. He looks like he's just trying to work his way out of here because we still have his rights. Kavanaugh we really like. Also looking for. Oh, it's 6 years. Was it? Did I look at the? Yeah, 1 year. Okay. See now, Kavanaugh, I wouldn't be afraid to give a little money to. I wouldn't give him that much yet. But this guy, it looks like we did draft a solid player here. Did not realize this was his 4th pro year. At 21, I mean, shit, that's... I'm happy with him. Who else is up? Darren Nilsson is a guy that we like. So there's no one that I'm really looking like we gotta offer them right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're good. You can maybe look for cheap backup goalie help. I just don't know if we can make any moves. So we'll go into the deadline. We're buyers. Okay. Enter the trade deadline. Is it going? All right. So let's view the scene. Barkov is, oh shit, I do a lot. 34. I didn't realize that. 1 year left. Still in Florida. So, I mean, we're not going to be getting any of these top dogs, and the top dogs don't look too great. So that's Sam Gerard, our king, our boy. It's a crazy contract for him. Okay. So, defense is fine. Offensively, we made a small change, and you have the big guns already. You could look for a backup goalie. Just another body to get in there. Any goalies on the block? They're going to have to be affordable. Sort by overall. And yeah, you can see the contracts here. So you can go with the Silovs. No, too expensive. Guzda. I like Poison, my goalie. 81's not bad. Okay, we can come back around to Vancouver. Jack Reeves. Overall. So this is a decent mark. We have choices. Joel Hofer playing very well there in Seattle. It's probably my favorite so far, actually. Just off of like how they're performing this year, their price and overall. Yeah, I think Joel Hofer's the move so far. Who's Quap? Nikita Quap. That's AHL numbers though. Alright, so yeah, thinking just a small move here for most likely Joel Hofer unless someone else pops up. Linus Olmark at $9 million. The Poise is in that. He's 36. That's why. Alright, let's go get Joel Hofer on the Seattle Kraken. So we can take that contract on, it looks like. I can give you Giftopoulos back. I mean, shit, he's not a bad... He's 74 overall at 22 already. And how about a pick? Well, let's just see where you're at. Trade rejected, yeah. So I can give you another goalie back in your system. And I see we've depleted some picks. How about a fifth next year? Because we got 2 of them. Yep. I don't want... Yeah, if Yakupov gets sent down... That's what I'm worried about. This game's going to do some stupid shit. This game's going to... Like, I don't think it'll send Yakupov down. Because it never actually does. But if it actually does and we can't get him back... That's a very, very important piece to our team. What if I retain salary? They'll still do it. Why? Why would you move Yakupov? I don't think they'll actually move Yakupov down. I don't think they will. Yeah, so we're only taking on... Yeah, we can definitely... We should be good salary cap-wise. Because it's over like $1 million. I don't think it'll send Yakupov down. So that's our move. That's our move for the deadline. We're done. We're done. Let's get out of here and make sure we still have our team. Be so pissed if Yakupov isn't able to be on this team because that fucks us. Okay. No, we did have Radek Fosker for a little bit too. Remember those days? Okay. What's here? Assistant GM. Yakupov's here. Good. I don't think the lines have changed, which is good because I didn't want to have to redo them. No, I need... Is the goalie... Is Joel Hofer in the AHL? Is that what the... He is. Okay. Now, am I not going to be able to call him back up? Is that the thing? Is that how this game's going to choose to fuck with me? Oh, that's so how they're going to do it. I have an 83 overall in the AHL. I didn't know that. What? Yeah, he'll be on the team next year. Poise isn't good. Anyways, we traded for Hofer. We'll get him in here. You... Okay, so it's... Am I about to have 2 83s in the AHL? Our AHL team's gonna be sick. Can I do this? Burry goes to waivers. I can't afford that. I cannot afford Burry going to waivers because that's an actual guy. That guy will get snagged. He should, anyways. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to lose him. So we'll keep Burry there, and we'll get one of our... I don't think we are against it. I really, really don't. You can probably just put back down, actually. Okay, so... okay. So wild. I need to get some centers in the organization bad. I didn't realize Ninamaki was 83. I really didn't. Anyways, though, he was due to have like an actual good AHL year, so it makes sense why he's not up yet. He will be next year. We need that poise to get up too, brother. But let's go to the NHL and make sure everything's still looking dandy. So Burry's going to come out, man. He's been struggling this year. You get Hoffer in, who's a 919. Wolf's been struggling too, but that's your guy. Like, you can't just pull him for Joel Hoffer, but Andre Burry, you can. So, we need to follow this team closely. Let's go to Seattle. Let's check these next 2 weeks. We need to win. Why not? This team is wild, but that's a decent stretch that I don't feel the need to make a change. Let's go another 2 weeks. That's lost. Still in the playoff spot. This division's so tough, man. 93 points. So you're looking... Okay, I'm feeling much better. We stepped up when it's needed. That's what great teams do. That's what great teams do. So let's quickly get to the... we got to make sure. Like, we're not good yet. We can still... And just like that. Oh, Jesus, Panarin's down to the 10th. At least we won the... Okay, so we clinched the spot. We clinched the spot, which is good. Louis Vara is going to be up there, and that's not happening. How's Ragnarsson been doing? +1, 1 assist. I mean, I got no problems with that, brother. Okay, so Panarin's probably missing the rest of the regular season. When is April 10th? When does the season end? What are we doing? Should be good for playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to miss the rest of the regular season. We're going to get to April 10th and then see our playoff matchup, though. No. I can't afford you getting injured again. And okay. So we finished with 97 points. Avoided the wild card spot. It's close. The wild card one was 96 points. That's crazy. Alright, so Louis Vara, let's get you out of here. Let's see what happened this season. Panarin had 89 points in 99 games at 38 years old. That's incredible. That's it. That's incredible. Is he an overall good player still? Like, is he still good in his D zone? Yeah, he's fine, man. Dropped 1 in overall and dropped in his potential, so it could be a tough next year for him. But at 38, going into the playoffs, 89 overall, he can stay on that first line for me. Devin McKenna, decent in his own zone. Not great in the draw, but 88 points in 82 games played. Happily will take that. Capocac was a plus fucking 40. He had 80 points. And look at that. Yeah, he's leader on this team. Jurgen Schultz. So the power play didn't help him that much, but he hit. He did hit. Shooting percentage was down a little bit. Anyways, 49 points, almost a career year for him. You'll take that. You'll take that. Look at maybe like a middle six player capped off, but hey, shit. Well, I'm fine with that. Contract's a bit steep, but anyway, Zach Benson finally gets that career year in where he has point per game. Status 84 and 82. And we locked him up long term, so I'm glad about that. Good in his own zone. Contract looks good. Kyler Nichols. Fantastic fucking player. He can play the wing, he can play center. Fuck it, this guy's great. 90 points like fucking 3 years in a row. This guy's what's up. Great player, man. Emil Heinemann. That shooting percentage is an outlier year, but shit, it came when we needed it. He gets 51 points, plus 6. On the third line. Did get some power play time. He was on the PK for us, and yeah. Listen, man. Maybe a bit overkill to go and get him. But with Panarin on his way out soon, we can justify handing out a contract. Like, you can move it if you need to. You can figure it out. We need to win the cup this year. So, I'm glad we brought him in. Really brings up the ability of that third line. But someone who's also helping that is Noah Dower Nilsson. Career year, 52 points. Played very well. Philip Zadina, down to 36 points. Gonna try and work our way out of that contract this year. Oscar Ragnarsson picked up 1 point. He hit a little bit, and he's down in the fourth line. Definitely better than Louis Vara, though. I will agree with that. Ishikov is kind of like your skill player down there. He got 7.5 minutes a night, and he had 14 points. Fine, Bykov is also like another bigger skill guy down there in the fourth line. 73 hits, decent in his own zone. Overall, from the forward group, very content. Your big dogs did well. Defensively, plus 7. Decent point total there for Moritz Seider. Like I said, we have a big contract with him. Ivan Provorov, we were kind of forced to give out a big contract, but look, he's returning what we invested into him with a career year offensively. Playing with Sutter was good for him. Kavanaugh, fantastic, man. Look at that. I think you definitely have a top 4 defenseman there. Nemec, I think that he's capping out. He's 26. He'll probably be a 20-point good in his own zone defenseman, and that's fine. I know they asked that we traded for him. We got back. So, honestly, decent player. Not going to be your top 2 guy you were hoping, but that's what Seider's for the next 2 years. And these 2 guys, look at them. Solid. Solid. Did Dustin Wolf turn it around? So Joel Hofer, when he was with us, kept his 919. And guess what? He got 10 games in that time span. And he went 7-1-1. So you know what? That trade was really good. Because Dustin Wolf still struggled. Joel Hofer stepped up. Really happy with that trade, actually. Glad something I did finally made fucking sense. Then, Amaki, you were doing so great, and then I needed you to finish with a really great year. You'll be in the NHL next year regardless. I just needed you to finish with that 915, man. Anyways, let's check out some of our prospects. Bag is not a prospect. Dackel, how'd you finish, buddy? 80 points in 82 games played. Gets an overall jump. You could be in the NHL next year, too. Second round pick. Back up there. Decent from a low elite. Down here in the fourth line. Top man forward low. Low elite. Low. I like this one. Edgar Pecker. Great name. 20 years old. Just put up 46 points in the third line down there. Former 5th round pick. Good find. Good season there. Hey man, we got some players. Sniper. Power forward, yeah, that counts though. This Randall guy gets to play with the top dogs. Can you even take face-offs? Not even. So I don't know what we're doing here. Alright, defensively. Mats Carlson, you may want to get him an NHL shot soon, man. 23 years old, just had 57 points in the AHL. Offensive defenseman. Played well with why not. Alright. So we'll take a look at who we're playing in the next round. We get the Ottawa Senators. That'll be next video though, boys. Once again, I plan to keep doing these. I thank you all for sticking around. And you guys take care.